Hello all, Alex here with Tech Corner, here to walk you through one of the neat features of Affinity, apart from it being free to everyone and being a Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign competitor for Adobe. So let's go ahead and dive in. So I do have a video which I linked down below, and you can also get here on how to go about getting Affinity for free. It's by Canva, so it is pretty much free unless you use the AI features, which I believe is like 15 to 20 bucks a month. But for the most part, you can pretty much do anything you can in Photoshop in Affinity totally for free, which is really great. And I cannot wait for them to come out with the iPad version. Alright, so let's see it. Continue. Yep, let's do that. This all works. Cool. So now that we're signed into Affinity, we're going to go ahead and open that up. It should open up the app. Okay, we can skip that for now. All right. So you're basically brought to this window. So I'm just going to select just a blank canvas. And I'm going to make this full screen. There we go, perfect. It's a little slow on this computer because this is really not designed for this, but it's great for just demonstrating. So Vector is basically their alternative to Illustrator. Pixel is basically the equivalent of Photoshop. And Layout is basically the equivalent of InDesign. And then for those folks of you that are coming from Affinity's old system before they got Canva, before Canva bought them out, Vector is basically design, Pixel is photo, Affinity Photo, and Layout is basically publisher. So the neat thing I love about this is you can go in and fully customize the toolbar, which is absolutely amazing. And I love this, and it's easy to do. All you do is you can just drag things where you want it. So if you want to have like sections and areas, you can build that. You can remove stuff if you want, totally out of this. So if you're like, okay, I don't use that, I don't really use that, I don't use this. There might be stuff you might not use, and then you can say, well, I know I do use the fill tool, and let's say I use shape build tool, and I can put that with my shapes kind of in this area, and you can go fully customized, and each one of these is different. So if I go to Vector, you're going to notice that the toolbar changes. If I go to Layout, it's going to change here, and you can literally customize each one of these, which is really cool. Now let's say you tweak it and you're like, I want to go back to the reset it back to the default. You can always click that reset button up here, reset tools, and it'll reset it back to the factory settings. So that is one of the cool features of Affinity Photo, is being able to customize the toolbar. If you're interested in further videos regarding Affinity, gotta stop using Affinity Photo, but Affinity, feel free to subscribe to this channel and click that like button if you like this video, and also that bell notification to receive alerts when new videos are posted. Thank you so much for